Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Lucia and today I'm with Osuna Baby. Today I'm gonna talk about my move out. And I'm gonna do this video because as soon as I see someone that I haven't seen in a while or I haven't talked to, the first thing that they ask me is literally about my move out. And like, didn't you move? And who are you living with? And what happened? Did you move twice? Like, everybody is so confused and I've been wanting to record this video. But one, the first time I recorded it, I was too upset and I ended up like ranting. The second time, I was still upset and I still ended up ranting. I feel a lot calmer now. I am relaxed. I am in my little home now. So I'm gonna try to explain this video without making it too long because one, my phone's gonna die, and two, I want to keep it really simple and to the point. I don't want to bring any drama back. I don't want to talk about any of the fucking drama and fucked up shit that happened because I don't want people to start like, oh my gosh, she made a YouTube video about it and she exposed me and she put me online and this and that, you know, like I want to avoid all that. Let's start from the beginning. Yes, I moved out. I moved out about a month ago now. I think it's been a month. And it was the most dramatic experience of my life. And when I say my life, bro, like I mean it. Like I've never had so much drama in my life. Like not even in high school. I did get kicked out of my house in a way. According to my father, I had an option to stay, but he put me in this position where it was either you change who you are and you change your lifestyle or you move out. To be completely honest with you guys, I until this day don't understand what's so bad about my lifestyle. Like I don't see myself doing anything wrong, and you guys know me to be like this wild party girl, but honestly I'm pretty responsible Monday through Friday, and I'm trying to show that, and I'm trying to, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't feel like I needed to change. I wasn't willing to change who I was. I didn't feel the need to change, so I decided to leave. My dad gave me 3 months to move out. I said okay. I got a lot of criticism. Like I was just attacked by people who I didn't even know, from people who I didn't even care to know their input or their opinion, from people that didn't even like need to have an opinion about my life. Okay, first of all, being Latina, Hispanic, Mexican, whatever you call yourself, and moving out of your house, you just don't do that. Like, especially if you're a woman, lady, or a girl, you know, like you stay with your parents, you don't move out, you work as a community. Like that is just what you do when you're Mexican, you know, like there's not like this, oh, when you're 18 you leave, or you're old now so I debes, you know, it's not like that at all. Like you stick together no matter what, and if you have money, the family has money, and if your family don't got money, you don't got money, and that's how it works. And I'm not saying that I don't work like that. I'm just saying that because of my choice of moving out, I got attacked. Starting from my close family. Like, first of all, my tias didn't even think I could do it. My tias thought I was playing. She was like, you're not gonna move out, estás pendeja, you can barely do your bills now, how are you gonna afford to live out there, are you really gonna leave your brother and dad? Like, and all of this, honestly, like when she would tell me this, I'll be like, yeah, I'm moving out, and yeah, I'm gonna survive, and yeah, I got this. But in my head I was like, oh shit, am I really gonna move out? Am I gonna like be able to pay my bills? Am I gonna be able to, like, you know, you start thinking all this. As soon as I told my dad, like, you know what, I'm not gonna change who I am because I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with who I am and I'm leaving, I got set to that, and I was like, okay, you know what, whatever. Not to mention, he kicked me out first, and then I started panicking about it, and then he told me I had a choice. So that was confusing itself, okay? So yeah, me and my dad did not have the best relationship. We are okay now. We talk now. I go over and everything is okay, but not gonna lie, a few months ago we were not talking to each other, and it was weird because we were still living in the same house. So it was like, it was just so awkward, okay? I'm not gonna go into it, but it was just really awkward. And then I got attacked by like fucking people on Instagram and people on Snapchat, people that I don't even know. were like, oh, you're not a true Mexican. Like, how are you gonna leave your family? Like, bro, I was getting comments left and right that I honestly didn't even share. Like, I literally stopped posting on my social media throughout this whole ass process. I didn't post for like a good 2 weeks. Ooh. And for me, that's weird because I post like 50 times a day on Snapchat. So as soon as I stopped posting, people were worried. But before I stopped posting, people were fucking attacking me. And I have a friend that I vent to, literally all my problems to. And she, oh my God, she was so helpful to me. I couldn't have done any of this without her. Um, I vented to her. I was like, bro, my dad kicked me out. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And she was like, girl, I got you. I have this friend. She has a house. She's renting out rooms. She does live in Vancouver, but it's like not so deep in Vancouver. You'll be fine, you know? So she gave me the contact information of this person. I like contacted her. I went over to the house. The house was beautiful. Like, you guys know I live in the ghetto, or I used to live in the ghetto. Um, so to me, this was like a whole ass different environment. It was in a good neighborhood. It had 2 floors. It had 4 rooms. It had a beautiful kitchen and a nice living room. So to me, everything was fine. Like, the price included like utilities and included this. I was like, done, sold. Where do I sign? Um, so I was really like happy that I had found that option without like even searching from an apartment, without having to sign a lease. We had an agreement that it was going to be a month to month lease. So I was like, okay, cool. If I happen to find something else, I'm always like, I have the flexibility of not being on a lease. Like, everything was okay. You know, I didn't see anything wrong. I said yes to this person, and I had a friend, let's call her Unicorn. Unicorn, she needed to move. I messaged her. I was like, hey, there's an extra room in the place that I'm moving. If you want to, we can talk to her and see if like you can take one of the other rooms. So she did. Unicorn ended up moving in before me, and there was so much drama. Oh my God, look at Osuna. Sorry, but do you guys see him? He's inside my sleeve trying to get out. Anyways, Unicorn moved in. There was so much drama starting there. Like, there was, it was just really bad. I knew this, but honestly, I didn't look for anything else. And I stopped talking to the landlord until literally 3 days before I had to move in. So I was like, I really don't have much of an option, because one, I had already like argued with my dad, and I had already said that I was leaving. It wasn't even pressure from the social media, but it was just like, I'm gonna prove them wrong kind of mentality that I had going on. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm moving. I'm moving in anyways, even though it was toxic already, even though there was already so much drama going on. I ended up moving in. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna move out. I was so thankful that one of my friends, Steven, was able to help me out. Like, honestly, I couldn't have done it without Steven, because he had the truck. So I was just like, I'm just gonna put everything in the truck. And then he was super nice, and he helped me out, like putting my stuff away. And like, I ended up moving in. Guys, I kid you not, I only survived 5 days in this house because I was all over Facebook. There was a lot of text messages that were being passed around, and then she would say something to her about me, and then she would say something to me about her. And then even though we had so many like move out meetings, like they were just not working out because people were just it was toxic. It was just so toxic. I was so fucking stressed, and I was dealing with school. I would get home, there was drama. I would go to work, there was drama. There was just drama nonstop, and I can't emphasize of how much like unnecessary drama was like brought to the table, to be honest. Like, I had not signed anything. I had not signed no lease. It was just a verbal agreement that we had going on. And since I wake up early in the morning, go to work, go to school, I would literally get home like at 10 at night. And yet I still had drama, bro. And it was like that for a whole week, right? Until the weekend. She was like, hey, I have the lease ready for you. Please sign it before, or like as soon as you can. Or I think she said she was gonna wait for me to sign it, something like that. And then I talked to my friends, and I was like, bro, I don't think I want to sign this lease. Like, I know it's only for a month, but I already don't want to be there. I don't feel comfortable there. I feel like I can't even be at the house without causing some sort of like, I don't know. I just couldn't be there. It was too much. There was just a lot of shit talking. My friends were like, no, you need to get out. Like, you need to leave. So I was like, okay. I literally pulled an all-nighter, you guys, and I packed all my stuff that night. It was a Sunday night. I was like, you're right. I need to get the heck out of here. There is no way I'm going to live here for a month with them. Like, not happening. So I packed all my stuff. I literally bought plastic bags and I just shoved all my stuff in plastic bags. And I asked for the day off. I packed all my stuff in my charger. I don't know how I managed to do that in an hour. If it took me 2 days to move into that place, it took me 1 hour to move out of that place. That's how much I wanted to leave. And I put my stuff in my friend's garage, and I literally was homeless for a week. And this is the first time I ever say it because not a lot of people know that. My family doesn't even know that because obviously after them telling me I wasn't gonna move out and that I wasn't gonna survive and this and that, I wasn't gonna tell them, oh, you were right and now I'm homeless. You know, like I wasn't gonna, I don't know, I was really stubborn. I didn't want to ask for help. I was in the like, I got this, I got this, I got this. I slept in a couch for about 2 weeks. It was, I couldn't find cute outfits, bro, because all my stuff were in bags. I could barely find underwear. I was so stressed. I was going through, like I said, my midterms. I was trying to focus on school while trying to find a place to live, while dealing with all my family drama and issues because there was still a lot of family problems going on. So, yeah, I was homeless for a week, but I still survived. I was like, I need to find somewhere. Like, I was really thankful that my friend let me stay in her living room and let me put her stuff in her garage, you know. I never thought I was going to get to that point in my life. I was fucking broke. And when I say I was broke, you guys, like, I went from being able to buy a car and going shopping every weekend, being out every day and buying Dutch and Starbucks, like, you know, like I was financially stable. I went from being super financially stable to being completely broke, not even having money to buy food. I don't even know how that happened. I just couldn't with my life at that point. I was so stressed. I couldn't even like cry about how stressed I was. Like I didn't cry once. I wasn't feeling depressed once because of how stressed I was and how much I wanted to get through this and how much I wanted to like, in a way, prove my family wrong and be like, I got this, I got this. Like my mentality wasn't that I got this. So yeah, you guys, I was extremely broke. Like literally I have a screenshot of my bank account being at 0 and my credit card being like up to here because that was what I was using to buy like food and survive. So yeah, that happened. Like, and then the same friend that was letting me stay at her house and being super supportive through all this and telling me like, you got this, like don't give up, she found me this place. She saw this post of 2 girls that were wanting to move. So I pretty much did a lease takeover. I came to look at it, they explained it to me. So pretty much what happened was that they signed a lease for 6 months and they only lived in it for 3 months, and they were trying to find someone who would take over. So I pretty much didn't have to pay a deposit. I didn't have to pay first month or last month of rent. And for the month of February, they were gonna move out on the 5th and they were gonna pay half of the rent for the whole month. So me being completely broke, I was like, where do I sign? I am homeless at the time. I am broke at the time. I need to figure something out. So where do I sign? I literally came to see the place once and then I moved in. I just wanted to get out of the situation that I was in. So we did the whole paperwork. It was really, really stressful. And I don't even know why it was so stressful, man. Like normally, you know, you just give out your pay stubs, your whatever, and then you're kind of in. I don't know why this took forever. They were trying to charge me for things that they shouldn't even be charging me for. I had to call people. I had to be like, no, that's not right. I know my housing, I know my rights. You're not supposed to be charging me for that. I was just under, again, so much stress. So after almost dying, I got this place, and it's a 2-bedroom apartment, and I decided to turn one of the rooms. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour after this. I didn't think I was gonna record this video, so I'm not sure how clean my house is, but this is how I live. This is where I live, so I want to show you guys the real deal. But yeah, it's a 2-bedroom apartment, and I turned one of the rooms into a photography studio. You guys know I'm a photographer, and I really want to like start my own little thing. I work for a bigger company, and I'm honestly so busy and booked already that I don't even know what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna make it work. So yeah, that's still like in the works. It's still not fully set up or fully done, and you guys will see in a bit, but that's what I ended up doing. And then I obviously have my room, little living room and everything. So I am calm. I am happy now. Still a little broke, but I'm getting back to it. You know, like I've been working like crazy. I do not take a day off. You guys know I'm a workaholic. And I'm getting back on my feet. I was able to buy some stuff for my house, you know. I'm not as broke as I was. I'm trying to get back to the lifestyle that I used to have. I'm not trying to buy another car or anything, but me and my father are talking and we have a close relationship again. Me and my aunts are cool. I mean, my aunts are always going to be my aunts. They're always going to be on my business. That's just something that comes with the package of being Mexican, I guess. So yeah, everything's okay now. My lease is over in May, so I am going to be moving again. Just because I feel like I haven't looked over my options. You know, the first time I moved like that. Like I didn't even look at anything else. I was just like, I like the house, everything's cool, boom, I moved in. Things got toxic, things got awful, moved out. First place I found, I was like, boom, let me move in there. Like I wasn't even fully unpacked from the other place before moving to this place, you know? So now I really want to take time to like look over like apartments that like are around here. I found these apartments that I completely fell in love with, and I have a tour scheduled for this weekend, so I'm gonna see how that goes. I don't know if I'm gonna get a roommate or not. I kind of got used to living by myself. You get a lot of freedom. I get to walk around my house however I feel like walking around my house. No one tells me shit. I'm really picky with who I live with. Like as soon as I moved into this place, people were like, when is the party and when are you gonna throw that party? And people are expecting a party, and let me just tell you guys, there's not gonna be a party in this house. I was gonna throw a what is it called, a warm housing party with my close friends, but then, you know, this whole coronavirus thing happened, and I was, you know, trying to deal with school stuff, and it honestly takes up over my whole time. There's just so much going on all the time with my life that I never have time to really like plan stuff or settle down, or I get invited to go out and I just end up going out. Yeah, I learned so much during this whole process and this moment of my life, because like, bro, I've never gone through any of this. Like I said, I've never had so much drama like ever in my life. Like kissy, he gives me kissy. You guys don't believe that he gives me kissy, but he really does. Anyways, I am truly thankful this happened to me. I've learned so much. I feel like I matured a lot. I understand things in a way different perspective. Like even when moving to this apartment, bro, like the bills, let me just put it out there, I pay $1,300 for rent. Like that's a lot compared to what I used to pay, on top of like having to pay my car payment and my insurance and phone bill and Wi-Fi, and I have to have rental insurance now, and apparently I have to pay electricity, and there's like a water and sewer, and I have to pay $50 for my like lavadoras because I have some in here. Like there was just like so many payments that I knew they were there. It's different when the bill is under your name. Let me just tell you that. You just see it in a whole different perspective, and it's been a lot different, and I am honestly thankful that I was living what I lived, and I'm glad that I was completely broke, because it really showed me like, bro, you don't need that Dutch drink that's like $6 every fucking day. You don't need to be eating out. You don't need to buy yourself a new pair of shoes every single time you go to the mall. You don't even have to go to the mall. You know, like, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I just wanted to share my experience. Like, if you want to move out or are thinking of moving out, yes, it's not easy. I'm not going to tell you this experience like, oh yeah, it was great and now I live by myself and I have all this freedom to do whatever I want, because I do, but it also comes with a lot of responsibility. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm always here to help. I'm not scared to share my personal life with you guys, because I really truly want you guys to learn from my mistakes, so you guys don't make the same mistake. At least on Snapchat is where you guys really like talk to me and like ask me for advice, and I realize that I have a lot of young following. I should probably stop posting some of the stuff that I post, because I don't want to be a bad example for you guys. I don't want you guys to think that, oh, you just party all the time, and like, you know, like, I also go through tough times and everybody has their moments. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share my experience. I wanted the chismes to stop, and I wanted people to stop assuming things. Honestly, I've had like a few messages of people telling me that I moved in with my boyfriend. Guys, I'm single. I don't even have a boyfriend. Like, I don't know where you guys are getting this information from. But yeah, I live by myself. Well, in Osuna Baby, of course. And he's not on the lease. And I'm not sure if they allow snakes in here. So let me just not tell my landlord that I have a snake in my house. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you guys my apartment now. I think I covered everything that I needed to cover. Like, I just think about it now and I'm like, damn, I survived that. Osuna, what are you doing? Osuna, what are you doing?